The future of the Democratic Party is once again in the spotlight as voters head to the polls in Colorado state primaries. CBS News congressional reporter Taurean Small is watching this for us and joins us from Capitol Hill this morning. Good morning, Taurean. So we saw huge gains for Democratic socialists here in New York. What role are Democrats playing in Colorado?
Yeah, Era, I think the clearest test of the push to get the party to move more progressive further to the left would be in the first congressional district race in Colorado. We saw that the 15-time incumbent, Diana DeGette, is running against or facing a challenge against Malat Quiros. She's a 20-year-old or 29-year-old attorney who has really made the stake in being a Democratic socialist, saying that it is time for the party to move further to the left. I think what she's referencing, though, is some of those wins that we saw picked up around the country, especially in New York, when we saw a Democratic socialist known as her name is slipping me right now, but she's a part of this wave under Mondami's pool that he endorsed 3 candidates who ultimately won in their respective primaries. I think what we're seeing now is this test that is being challenged by a lot of establishment Democrats, including Josh Shapiro, the governor of Pennsylvania. This weekend came out really forcibly against this push to pull the party to the left, saying that a lot of it, in his opinion, is performative. But we'll see where Colorado stands. This is a Democratic stronghold, so we'll see if the party is more aligned with moderates or if they're willing to accept some of these further left policies.
Interesting. Malat Quiros, was that the name you were looking for? We just had a picture of that Democratic socialist on screen there. It's a lot to keep track of, Taurean. But who might the front runners be to be the next governor of Colorado?
Yeah, this is a race that's shaping up to be a current sitting U.S. Senator versus State Attorney General. The problem, though, here is that these are 2 similar people. Michael Bennet, who comes from the Democratic Party establishment, he also ran for president previously, is making the claim that he is best present to represent the state in that gubernatorial role. Phil Weisner, as you can see there, the State Attorney General, looking to make the claim that Bennet hasn't necessarily represented the best of Democratic priorities in his current role as senator. He's in a very unique position, Bennet is, considering if he were to win the nomination, traditionally he would take a step back, or the nominee would take a step back from his role and allow the governor to pick his interim replacement. His seat isn't up until 2028, so that would give the governor the breathing room here to pick his replacement. Bennet is maintaining that he won't leave until he believes he could win the general election. That's when he said he would pick his replacement instead of allowing the sitting governor to do that. I think the friction that we're seeing between the two really stems from this very controversial decision from the governor to commute a Trump-supporting election official after threats from the president to force him to do so. The current governor is a Democrat, which is why it's drawing a lot of criticism and which is why Bennet isn't giving him much power to choose his replacement, Errol.
Really fascinating sequence of events there in Colorado. Taurean Small across all of it, old names and new. Taurean, we appreciate all your insight. Thanks for being with us.